taking your health seriously and optimizing it as an entrepreneur. And why is it so important today? Now, many of today's high-level entrepreneurs are not taking their health seriously, are following by the book the hustle all day and grind all day mentality, and this is causing them to lose the game in the long term. In the space you are working in, you are competing with the best of the best eventually, right? The ones that really make the difference, the separators, are being optimized. Everybody has talent, but what the guy that makes the real difference is being optimized. I'm gonna show you an example of what I mean by optimized, and we are going to be seeing how the input we have directly affects the output, the work output, the health output in every aspect. So let's dive straight into it. I'm going to share my screen with you and let's see. So here we have the hustle all day guy. Call him whatever you want. I'm just naming him that way because that way many people can relate to themselves following this hustle all day mentality. So let's take a look at the input this guy has. We are seeing that he's a big follower of the rise and grind and you'll sleep when you die mentality. Can you relate to this? Does it remind you of anything? Let's move further a little bit. He doesn't go to bed until his work is finished, which that is usually late in the morning. I've touched on this topic in previous videos, but it's really important that we dig into this. He's too busy to cook food, as many of you and me myself, and orders Uber Eats almost daily. Okay, he's dependent on coffee and stimulants to get through the day. No energy, lack of sleep. Oh, let's get through the day. Let's crack on some coffee, some Monster, some energy drinks, and we're good to go. Wakes up at 5 a.m. because they think it's cool, neglecting their biological chronotype. Business is not automated and streamlined like the top 1%. They have weak discipline and work habits. And yeah, probably I shouldn't say this, and they're completely messing around. You know what I mean. So by having this input in this hustle all day guy, you clearly see the outcome or the work output, the health output, the output that he gets in every sense. Well, let's see. His work quality has declined due to his lack of sleep and recovery. Okay? Brain fog and fatigue have set in from inflammation of quick and easy restaurant food, Uber Eats, for example. This affects his whole team because they also adapt this behavior after observing him and his habits, his mood, his energy. He's on the verge of burnout. He's stuck in a self-sabotaging loophole. He has no new ideas because cognitive capacity is limited. His creativity and memory are blocked. He's easily stressed and without clear focus. He's functioning without a clear head and without extreme efficiency. You see, this guy cannot compete with the top 0.1%. In this space that you are trying to compete, you are trying to compete with Usain Bolt of your business space. Without being perfectly optimized, this is what you get. And not even perfectly optimized. If you do some of these things, you're gonna get some of these results, which some of these results have massive impact on your output. So let's now move forward and see what actually is this self-sabotaging loophole that we're talking about, right? So, most of us spend considerable amounts of time avoiding the truth. In our everyday lives, we notice those symptoms, we notice that brain fog, we notice that we cannot perform at our 100%, but we still push through the day. And that should not be the case, because moving forward like this, not being optimized, not taking care of those small components of your input, this is what your output is going to be looking like. So, starting with whatever you want to start, let's start with less sleep, because less sleep is going to mean compromised recovery, compromised energy, foggy head, brain fog, impaired discipline. What does brain fog, impaired discipline, and compromised energy lead to? It leads to cravings, tiredness, less time, procrastination, equal to ordering food to go. Ordering food to go means dirty ingredients, which is going to be creating inflammation. Inflammation is going to be creating brain fog and fatigue. Brain fog makes work less efficient. Less efficient work leads to working longer hours. Longer hours of work mean less quality sleep. And you see how this repeats itself over and over again without even stopping. So by the time eventually that you say enough is enough, you either are going to start optimizing things one by one, or you either are going to fail and quit, or you're going to be mediocre and suffering from all of these symptoms through your whole life. Which you don't want to be mediocre when you're trying to succeed in business. You don't want to be mediocre when you try to succeed, achieve that business mastery you're looking for, right? We are now going to explore the optimized one. He prioritizes sleep and his wind down routine. He follows his chronotype and wakes when his body naturally wants to, and not when some guy in the video he watches motivates him to do wake up 4 a.m., do the work when everybody else is sleeping. No. So he understands the direct correlation of the foods he puts in his body. Business is streamlined and optimized. He focuses on nutrient-dense foods. He disregards of the trend of grind mentality, sees health and longevity as the ultimate tool for success. He optimizes his sleep, body, nutrition, mind, time, and focus. Okay? So, by doing all of these things correctly, by optimizing all of his inputs, let's see what he now gets. So the output, the work output, the health output, the output in general is going to be that he has endless energy, he's resilient, items in business that once stressed him out no longer do. He dominates the workspace because his health is optimized like the 1%. His creativity flows on a daily basis. There is no resistance when trying to enter his genius state. His positive health habits compound in his team's environment. They adopt his same thinking and thus create a 10x return on output. And products are like no other due to incredible critical thinking and problem solving. So you see now and understand how by optimizing every single aspect of the input, what is the output that you're going to get and what massive results you're going to have in general. So when performance is optimized to the 0.1%, you are going to be operating at your 100%. So by optimizing, let's say, sleep, you're going to be waking up feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day. Now, because you're going to be having the energy your body needs, you are going to be more resilient and adaptable. Business increases with these new ideas because you have more creativity. You reap the financial gain of those new ideas. You hire and outsource a personal chef and any other time-consuming task that you have. And when you outsource, you have more time. More time allows you to prioritize sleep and overall health. And then this positive loop, this positive circle repeats itself, leading to business mastery eventually, right? And I think you understood by now what is the importance of taking your health seriously as an entrepreneur, especially if you're looking to go from being a successful entrepreneur to being like the top 0.1% of entrepreneurs in your space. This does not require luck or talent. Talent is good, talent will help you, but without you optimizing yourself to your 100%, it's not going to work out. So you're either going to be stuck in this never-ending negative circle until you eventually burn out, fail, or realize that it's time for you to start taking things seriously. Or you can start optimizing yourself to your 100% and enter this never-ending positive circle that is going to lead you to more productivity, more focus, more work output, and eventually business mastery. So that was it, guys. Really, this is all I had to say for this topic. I hope you got some value and learned something out of watching this video. Make sure to let me know down in the comments if you did so. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and can't wait to see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.